Hello, hello, hello. It's Sarah and Jana here. Welcome, welcome
Hello.
again. So, Jana, I think today we should talk about whether manifestation works. Because this week in my life with my clients, I've had quite a few of them saying, well, I've been manifesting and it doesn't work. So, as the queen of manifestation, I thought what better thing to talk about today than actually does manifestation work?
Okay, so how about if I ask you, do you believe that gravity works?
Yes,
Is that that's a big thing, isn't it? Gravity
right.
you will see everywhere. It's not up for discussion. It's a law. When I take this and I drop it carefully, it will fall,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And manifestation is a law of physics. So just like law of gravity is not up for discussion because it's a law.
Right.
There's nothing we can do about it. Manifestation is a law.
So, kind of like
It's
the law, equally, I guess, in a way, the law of attraction,
there's different
manifestation.
different views. Lots of people do law of attraction. I do law of assumption, which I believe is far more powerful and far more detailed. And that works
Okay.
for me perfectly. The law of attraction didn't work for me, I have to say, as great. Law of assumption does, which states you always get what you assume.
Okay.
It's based on what you believe you get. So let's say that you want to manifest the man of your dreams, the Prince Charming, the
Okay.
ideal person. And you can, you absolutely can. I mean, there's countless clients of mine who did it in
So,
a very short time.
so the scenario I have in my mind is
Yeah.
there's a girl, a woman, and she's been manifesting this perfect man. And all her friends seem to be attracting all these guys. And she keeps showing up the same place, doing the same things, feels that she's more attractive than perhaps her friends and other people, and still is not finding that perfect man, and is now
Okay.
believing that manifestation doesn't work. So, what would
Okay.
you say
So
there?
I'm terribly sorry that she thinks that,
Hmm.
but I would have to say from experience that if you're not getting your manifestation, it's your own doing. Because just like law of gravity is applicable everywhere, well, there's a couple of spots there where it's not, but 99.99%.
Right.
This is law of physics. This is not made up stuff. This is law of physics and neuroscience. Neuroscience studies the brain, what the brain does, and what brain sends outside. It's picked up on quantum physics. The thought has a frequency. The thought has a weight. You can Every thought has a weight. Imagine that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And you're setting it out. It's being picked up,
Mhm.
and what you believe, what the thought is presented back to you. So
Okay.
what mostly people don't understand that is, if you want a great guy, right? He's amazing, treats you properly, buys you dinners, bought you car for Christmas, all the rest of it. They
Right.
do exist, of course they do exist.
We
I know some. They do exist, people.
we
But
know they're out there.
but then you go, and subconsciously, sometimes consciously, but mostly subconsciously, you've learned from your past life that men suck, they're cheap, they're always looking around for other adventures. They may want sex only, or they don't do sex,
Right.
and they treat me horribly, and they don't care about me, and they just have me because I look pretty, but they don't really. They're not emotionally available. Whatever it is you can believe about them, and if you're in this state, and you want to manifest the ideal person, absolutely not possible. That's against laws of physics. Because you're sending subconsciously, which is 95% of our whole life is directed by subconscious mind, so 95%. If you're sending this, that men are scum, men are horrible, they only care about sex, they never care about me, blah, 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 that's what you have to get back. And so you need to change that. You need to start, despite what you see, despite your experiences, you need to start saying, men are wonderful. I cannot imagine being without men. They always treat me properly. They adore me. They always take care of me. They take care of my house and insurance and I don't know, the engine in my car. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They don't do the sock thing. I don't have to turn into a sock psycho. Yeah. They don't leave the socks everywhere except for the basket. Yeah, they help with the dinners. He makes stunning steak. He's amazing in bed. They always have my best interest at heart. They would never look at anyone else. They're totally loyal. And if I'm not happy with them, I'm the one who leaves the relationship, never them.
Right.
With this mindset, and you stand by it, and you absolutely believe that that's what's happening, you will get it at the speed of light. If you don't have these beliefs, you cannot manifest someone who will be like that. And also, the main thing, in order to manifest, you have to believe you deserve it. You have to love yourself enough to know that you have to be good at receiving things. Very often we just are too embarrassed to receive. You have to be good at receiving things. Hence, we had a talk about what do you do when you get a compliment? Can't do it. How do you expect to receive this at the speed of light? Not going to happen. You
So I
have to
guess as
believe that
well,
manifesting works.
I guess as well though,
And hold on,
it's also,
let me just go
okay.
through it. Hold on. And you must never ask, when is it gonna come and how is it gonna happen?
Okay.
If you keep asking any of these things, first of all, if you keep asking because it's not coming, all you're manifesting is more asking. If you're asking where it is because you're desperate, all you're manifesting is to ask where it is. It's not coming. So although it's around the corner, you could have him in a week or two or maybe next hour. But it's not here. Where is it? You pushed it so far away from you. It's not happening.
So
Yeah.
like the trick really is then to, one, you have to love yourself because otherwise you can't expect anybody to love you. And you almost have to remember to imagine it as if you already have that perfect
You
relationship.
need to live in this, exactly. You need to live in the state of wish fulfilled, which
Right,
means I already have to behave as someone who already has it. So
right.
imagine you're already married to your Prince Charming. Are you doing? He's not texting. When is he gonna text? Where is he gonna appear? Is he gonna ask me out? Is he gonna? No, you just know he's coming back at 6, and he wants to have a steak for dinner.
I
You
almost
do
feel
not.
like it should be like you have an imaginary friend, right? Like,
You can play it that way. You can play it that way, but it's all about how you feel. If
right,
you feel that everything in your world is fine, if you feel that you don't need anyone, you're fine on your own, you're already happy. If you feel that your life doesn't matter if you get a man or not, because you're happy anyway.
right.
If you let it go and don't think about it and just go and build businesses and go and bake a cherry cake and I learn Italian and learn opera or whatever it is you want in life. If you
Right.
just take the focus out of it
Hmm.
and know that you already have that, you already feel like someone who's loved and adored.
Yeah, I mean, like the things that are coming into my mind now is like you're sitting in the car, just silly things, and that person comes along, opens the door, and you get out, right? Even though you might open the door yourself, but you can imagine that. Or you go to sit down to eat your dinner, and somebody pulls the chair out and sits down and sits by the side of you, and you've got cat. Like you can still be alone doing these things, but kind of remembering to imagine it. And I think as well, the one of the biggest things for me that's helped me with manifestation is your book. So I think like this book,
Oh
if
my
you
God, I
haven't
have
got
to
this
get a
book,
hold of
and
it
she's
too.
not asking me to promote this book, but if you can manipulate all the little things that are said in here to anything that you want to manifest, it's not just about the perfect man or the ideal relationship. It can be anything. And so if you haven't got the book, and I'm sure you've got that there. Have you got that there?
I do have it. I always have it by me because I do lots of videos. So not sure if anyone
You would
can
think we
see it.
color coordinated this as well,
Oh
right?
my
Like
God.
I've got the green
Yeah.
on, I've got the blue on, you got the blue on.
Oh, that's funny. Oh,
How
that's
did that
funny.
happen? Like we didn't,
Uh, we,
honestly.
we're just on the same wavelengths. We're just that good. Find the Love of Your Life in 30 Days by me, Jana Green, available on Amazon in every country. It's, look, you can put it into your handbag and it will always save you, no matter how you feel. And you're looking forward to cheer up and have a hope and get back on track. This will help you. It's got all the rules of manifesting. It's got all the rules of how to visualize correctly, because when people don't know how to do it correctly, they will manifest for neighbors, mothers, and
Mhm.
everyone else, colleagues, but not for themselves. So this is the book you need to have. I constantly, last time yesterday, I constantly get compliments about it. Completely changed my life. Someone said the first chapter, and I'm a different person. So it's like it's a very easy read. You
It
will
is very,
just,
and I have to say, it's very easy to read. And if you like our videos and the things how we talk, one of the things that I found about the book is it is very relatable. It is very easy to put into practice, and it's almost like you're sitting on my shoulder telling me, like I'm like, oh my gosh, you're sitting with me telling me all this.
awesome. I'm so glad. And it's
So
that exercise. It's telling you exactly what to do one by one. And you will, when you read it and you'll see, you're like, I'm not doing that. I'm doing that wrong. I'm doing that wrong. Oh, now I understand why I'm not getting, oh God, okay, now I know.
right.
It's not that it doesn't work. It's guaranteed to work. It's guaranteed 100% that you will get what you want. But you have to get your things in a place first. You have to
And
become the person who deserves to have that.
you have to catch yourself on those moments where you're not believing, or you're you're kind of like, well, it hasn't happened yet, because again, we must let go of the time.
And it's
Right.
time is take time out of the equation.
Right.
Yeah. And don't have any, it has to happen by, no. It'll happen when it happens. It'll happen when you do your job. It'll happen when you believe the right things and you stop obsessing about getting it. And
Right.
then it will come like a miracle to you in unexpected ways. And you'll just laugh. You'll just laugh
Yeah.
about the way how it came to you.
It'll be like that. You're going into a coffee shop, and then you're walking out with your coffee, somebody comes through the door, knocks you over and spills coffee all over you. And then that's the love of your life. Somebody that you
Yeah,
would never have
exactly.
met. Right. So,
If you've ever seen rom-com from Hollywood, that's exactly what it looks like. Total surprise, didn't expect that. Wow.
yeah.
But because these things truly happen, but you must let go. You must stop being dependent on it. You must
Yeah.
stop obsessing about it. You must stop thinking about it. You must stop saying, where is it and why is it not coming? Am I doing something wrong? Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Because
Because
you just
that's what you're
it was
manifesting,
it
right?
was 2 meters from you, and now it's 2 miles away.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully this
Mm.
has helped people to understand how, as you find as well, one of the things is, as you recognize those moments of not believing or questioning, is to flip that round and stop that subconscious thought.
Yeah,
So
yeah. And so you're about a day, and you're like, I need to have my nails done. Yeah, no, don't have anyone to show them to, so why bother? What did I say?
what did I say?
Wow, that's why it's not coming. So not doing that. Of course, I do my nails because I love myself, and I'm already in love with my ideal guy, and he's at home. I'm married to him, so
Right.
you need to believe that you already have what you want. Otherwise, it's never gonna come.
Right.
That's the secret of everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's the secret of everything, which they didn't tell in any of the movies, of course. So lots
Right.
of people say, well, I've done it and it doesn't work because they didn't tell you all the steps you need to do to get what you want, of course, because, how would they sell their courses, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
Well,
know,
and on that note, I
Bob
feel,
Proctor was in a movie and he built a huge empire around selling the courses and having speeches. So of course they were not going to tell you how to do it in a movie. They would be stupid.
and Winston
There would be
agrees
no.
here.
Yeah, I can hear him.
Can you hear
That's
him?
funny.
He's agreeing.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like, come
totally.
on, come on.
Yeah,
Well,
he
I think this
knows.
is,
He knows.
he knows, he knows. He's like, it's like when I do my classes online here, because I'm down here, you can see I've got my bike behind me. And
Oh,
he
okay.
knows when the cool down song is, and he's like, cool down, cool down.
Good doggy, good doggy.
Good
Yeah,
dog.
so this is how it is. It works like that with money. If you have bad beliefs about money and bad beliefs about rich people, it's going to be the same. If it's about your body, you don't like your body, but you're desperately manifesting perfect body, it's not going to happen because you have to love your body first, etc., etc. So the manifesting works. If you're struggling, please buy the book. I'll show it again. Find the love of your life in 30 days. Actually, I had to lie because the shortest time was 2 hours with one client and 2 weeks with another client. So it works ridiculously fast when you do what you need to do. If you're struggling, happy to help. We always put our information in the bio below so you can get hold of us and have a chat, about what do we think you need doing to get what you want. And yes, manifesting works. And I also teach how to prove to yourself that it absolutely, without a doubt, works. Because I manifested 7 things I wanted in 1 hour and 21 things I wanted in 24 hours. I keep a track of things I manifest. So it just works.
But we must not put timelines on it. Mustn't put timelines on it.
No, I didn't put any timeline. I just observed. And these were my results because I don't put time into the equation. And then when you don't, look for how fast things come. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I guess for me, like I say, I quite often get people to monitor what they're eating and how they're feeling, and not because I want to reprimand them in any way. It's more about helping them understand their own bodies. So again, same kind of thing. Anyway,
Yeah.
as always, we love to manifest. What are you going to manifest today? Are you going to manifest that you're going to hear Winston squeaking his toy all day? Yes, Sarah, you did
Yeah,
manifest that.
absolutely. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm gonna manifest my kitten not going crazy under the table right now and tickling me.
Well, we would love to hear from anybody that watches our videos and, gives us feedback on their experience of manifestation and how it's worked for you. Or if you're struggling with it, like I say, all our details are under the video here.
You
So
can write in the
please,
comments, and we always comment.
yeah,
We always reply. So there is help. It can be done. I know it can be done. I know it will. I manifested things which, if I told you, you probably wouldn't even believe me. So yes, it can be done.
it can be done. It will be done, and it can be done.
It is done. It is done.
It is done. Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us. As always, thank you, Jana. And see you next time, team. Take care. Bye bye.
See you. Bye.